How's it?
Hi, Josh. Thanks so much for joining me today. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, my name's Sharnice. I'm the host of Don't Blame Shar, where we talk about all things reality competition shows. So, how are you doing today after competing and watching it all air?
Not so great. Um, I think everything, I'm just reliving everything is pretty tough. Because I had high hopes and I've never been out first on any show that I've done. So this is not easy. My heart goes out to anybody that's gone out first on other projects because this shit sucks. But I truly had the best experience and I really wanted to work with NBC. So even though it was short-lived, dream come true on that end. And yeah, it was just rough. It was rough.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to go into asking you because, we've seen you on some of the biggest reality competition shows out there, in terms of like you winning Big Brother and the challenge. I would say, how would you say Destination X compares to sort of Big Brother and the challenge in terms of social dynamics and gameplay intensity?
Oh, it's literally Big Brother on steroids because it's such a fast-paced game. It's way more fast-paced than Big Brother. You have some downtime on these shows, but on here it's like wheels are turning, like you gotta go, you gotta figure out the destination quick and if you don't win the challenges, you gotta trust your allies and trust the friends that you've made on that bus. So it was really intense. And then the cast was just so hungry to play right off the rip. People were teaming up, people were having one-on-one conversations here and the game started really fast. So I think it's a very fast-paced game, but it's gonna make for good TV.
Yeah, so it sounds like it was just a really, I guess, intense social environment, you would say, in terms of gameplay.
100%. 110%.
Absolutely. So let's also talk about something that caught a lot of people online and viewers' attention. So early on, you told the cast that you were a Big Brother player, even though that might have made you a target. What motivated you to share that? Was it sort of like a trust building tactic or something else?
100%. I think either way, some people were gonna feel threatened by it, or some people were gonna gravitate towards it. And I think that it gained me, while I felt distance from Rick and Mac, you know, I feel like it gained me trust with a lot of people. And also, it's such a big part of my life, I can't hide it. So I'd rather just be open and honest about it than to like hide. Because at some point, I was gonna talk about my experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like in a lot of these sort of reality competition games, a lot of people try to play an honest game. So I think people appreciate your honesty.
Thank you.
And since you mentioned Rick, there actually seemed to be some friction with Rick after you revealed your Big Brother background. Did you feel like he was intentionally trying to sabotage your game after learning about your Big Brother history?
I don't know. I think Rick was just probably being genuine. I don't think he was trying to sabotage me. The thing with Rick is I saw the way that he was moving in the game and the way that he was just like he was kind of playing every angle, trying to form relationships with everyone. And so I instantly was like, yep, nope, this is not somebody that I want to work with. I see his game from a mile away. So I was instantly just onto him. And I also didn't feel he's a great guy, but in the game I didn't feel a connection with him. So I just didn't trust him. So my gut feeling was like, don't trust him. And then I ended up getting screwed. So
Yeah, and then towards the end, you kind of had, which I feel like it wouldn't be one of your appearances if there wasn't some type of blow up at the end. But some fans may have speculated that you left the game in a way that sort of, I guess, attempted to disrupt Rick's strategy. Was that part of your plan at all, or was that just your exit move?
that was completely my game. I wanted to draw attention to his game and I wanted to like kind of like out his game and kind of just like call him out. Just because like when you have a target in the game like that, like all the focus is on them. And I just wanted to in a way advance and help the team that I was working with. I wanted to help Biggie and Shane and Ali and Tay and even Kim and Jonah that they were on the other team, but I was connecting with them on the bus. I wanted to give him an advantage, and I wanted Rick's game to be like at the forefront and just all the attention on him. So he was gaming from the very start. I think Mac and him were the strongest gamers, I would say, and I just wasn't close to them. So I was like, you know what? Like calling him out is not gonna hurt my people. It's gonna help them. So yeah, it was all in strategy and good fun.
That's good to hear. And even going into my next question, because you mentioned some of like your friendships, I was going to ask, were there any alliances or friendships on Destination X that surprised you or in watching it all and that you think you could have, helped ship the game and given more time?
I think I was set up really good, and that's what's really hard is that I was set up in a really good position. I built really strong bonds really quickly, and my team was right on Rome, and I should have just listened to them. And I think that's a team that I would have played the rest of the game with. So I completely fumbled that, but it's a lesson learned to just trust my gut and trust the people that you're working with. You could say I'm a little bit jaded. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a lesson learned. And I think that, those are the people that I'm rooting for in the game for sure.
Absolutely. And Destination X also introduced new challenges and formats. Was there any particular moment or challenge that you found especially difficult or just eye-opening compared to Big Brother, The Challenge, or any of your reality TV experiences?
No, I think from the challenge aspect, I'm used to doing tough shit. I was just really surprised how like the producers absolutely killed it. They put on this show, this concept, everything. It's like every reality show thrown in one. It's like you have the travel with Amazing Race, the competition aspect with the challenge, and I would say it's up to par, especially with like what I heard from the rest of the stuff. It's gonna be really good challenges and stunty stuff, and then just the gameplay and the strategy. It's like Big Brother on steroids. So I think it's gonna be really good.
Absolutely. So now that you're out, are there any players that you're rooting for to go all the way? Were there any underdogs who might surprise viewers that we don't know about yet?
I am rooting for there's a lot of people I'm rooting for. This is such a good group, and I really did connect with a lot of them, but I'm rooting for Biggie, I'm rooting for Tay, I'm rooting for Shane, I'm rooting for Ali, I'm rooting for Jonah. Um yeah, it's like half the cast, but I mean they're just people. I want to see them go far into the game.
Absolutely. And because we are huge Big Brother fans at this podcast, so is there anyone from Big Brother that you might know personally, who you played with, who you'd like to see play Destination X?
There's so many. There's so many. But right off the rip, I gotta go with like my Reindeer Games family. I would love to see like Taylor Hale. I would love to see Xavier. I would love to see Frankie, Nicole, Danielle Reyes. Like they would Brittany, all of them. Throw all the reindeer games on the bus. They would be a lot of fun. But I just think they're just they're such Big Brother coded players, and I think that they would be really good. And they're really good socially, so I think that they would all thrive. I mean, they can't go out first. They would do much better than me.
Right. And finally, what advice would you give to future Destination X contestants based on your experience?
Trust your gut. That is it. Trust your gut.
Mm.
And if you're not certain, place somewhere in the middle. It's safer than placing it on a solid plate, like Milan.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Josh. We really appreciate it. We're huge Big Brother fans, and we love seeing you on Destination X. So have a great day.
Thank you, you too.